Educational GMAT. Your partner in your GMAT journey.
This is a very common variety of questions. Not difficult at all, but you need to be comfortable with this. So let's actually take this. Soap is to alcohol, alcohol is to water. What's the ratio? 2 is to 50 is to 100. Now this is where I want your inputs. The solution will be altered so that the ratio of soap is to alcohol is doubled. Tell me, what is the ratio of soap is to alcohol right now? 2 is to 50. When I say that this ratio of 2 is to 50 will be doubled, how do I double it? How do I double it? Anyone? Multiply by 2. As simple as this. Double is, right? So ratio of soap is to alcohol, right? Soap is to alcohol is 2 is to 50. Correct? Double means what? Just multiply this by 2. So the altered soap is to alcohol would be how much? Doubled, right? Into 2. So 4 is to 50. Are we clear? This is where the most of the confusion arises. Okay, now let's proceed. Now let's proceed. What is the other alteration that's being done? Ratio of soap is to water is halved. Ratio of soap is to water. What is soap is to water right now? 2 by 100, correct? And what is done to this? Half. So take it literally. Do half of this. So which means now what is the ratio of soap is to water? 2 is to 200, right? This is 2 is to 200. Agreed? Correct? So soap is to water is 2 is to 200. So soap is to water is 2 is to 200. Are we clear? Okay. Now this is not difficult, guys. Now this is not difficult. Soap. So altered. In the altered solution, this is the configuration. In the altered solution, correct? Soap is to alcohol is how much? 4 is to 50. Soap is to water is how much? 2 is to 200. So again, what would we do? Rationalize it across the two. And how do we? Because we have a common figure of this. So how would we rationalize it? Multiply the second row by 2, right? So when we multiply the second row by 2, right? So notice this, the first row anyway remains 4 is to 50. What does the second row now become? 4 is to 400, right? Now, since we have the common denominator for the soap, so then what is the ratio of soap is to alcohol is to water? 4 is to 50 is to 400. This is the ratio that we finally have for the altered solution. Friends, are we clear so far? Okay, now the question is just asking us if the altered solution contains 100 cubic meters of alcohol, 100 cubic meters of alcohol, how many cubic centimeters of alcohol, sorry, how many cubic centimeters of water will it contain? Can someone tell me how many? Notice, if it is 50 alcohol, how much is the water? 400. If it is 100 cubic centimeters of alcohol, how much will be the water? 800. Just multiply by 2. See, for 50 cubic centimeters of alcohol, we have 400 cubic centimeters of water. So for 100 cubic centimeters of alcohol, we would have 800 cubic centimeters of water. This is the easiest way. You could do it through unitary method also, right? For every 50 cubic centimeters of alcohol, you would have 400 cubic centimeters of water. For 1 cubic centimeter of alcohol, you would have 400 by 50 centimeters of water. For 100 cubic centimeters of alcohol, how much water would you have? 400 by 50 into 100, which is 800. You could do it this way also, but this is slightly more intensive. So 800 would be the final answer. Very, very classical GMAT question testing you on ratios. So 800 is the final answer. Any doubt, guys? Any doubts? All right.